like the boys are having quite a bit of fun, so they're gonna try a jump train now. We're here at Jeremy McGrath's private ranch, and our friends from Icon Vehicle Dynamics have brought out a bunch of their test rigs so we can basically try out some vehicles with their suspension on it. Oddly enough, they brought their cars that are going to SEMA, and this is before SEMA, so probably not the best idea to invite a bunch of jabronis like us out to try them on a short course. And to put icing on the cake, we got our friends Michael Cox and Vince Scopin coming out. So we're gonna let them thrash a little bit too, since Michael Cox is a professional in sending it. God damn! So apparently, they've got a full-blown short course track set up. We're gonna get tuned in with everybody here and then get you some information going. Oh! Well, look who showed up. Glad you can make it out, buddy.
We ran out of gas.
What?
We had to take the Bronco off the trailer and drive to the nearest town and get some gas and come back and get
nice.
Big truck.
What's up, boys?
Yeah, what's going on?
So you guys made it.
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome.
We made it.
You guys ready to jump some things?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Are we ever?
Pretty much at all.
Oh, so drive it like a stock truck.
Well, and it's going to SEMA.
Okay.
the stock
And
one.
it's not our. It's another company that's taking it to SEMA.
Take care of it.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you got to go super slow.
Yeah, gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, both the Rangers are going to SEMA.
Tom, what are some of the areas to kind of like watch out for on the track here?
A backcountry heli skiing guide turned king of the hammers racer, Tom weighs as many things to many people. Above all, Tom is a bona fide adrenaline junkie with both a personality and a set of cojones that are larger than life. As one of the most respected big mountain expedition guides in the business, Tom was known for his gritty no-nonsense leadership style and uncanny ability to safely lead his clients down the steepest and deepest runs. He applies the same cold, calculating, gutsy approach behind the wheel of his Icon Vehicle Dynamics Class 4400 Ultra 4 buggy. If Chuck Norris and Jean-Claude Van Damme had a baby, that baby would be afraid to ride shotgun with Tom Ways.
Well, I think after jump 3 and 4, there's kind of some holes after them. So either jump them in their entirety or check up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say if you're in one of the lesser built vehicles, the stockers, I'd take it easy. Those moguls are kind of a little bit rude, so they're kind of like hitting curbs.
Yeah. You got good landing space, or you got to like worry about like burying one of the stockers into the nose?
It's pretty long. I think you'd have to be pretty motivated to get to the bottom.
Okay. Everybody knows how I like landing flat. Oh man, this is brand new.
And you know what the best part about this is? We've even got the plastic on the seats. And this is authentic. You know, this is like right off the boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that. Man, you
Check this out.
this is brand new.
When was the last time you jumped a truck with 58 miles on it?
It's a never.
Exactly.
Okay, so I got Big Mike Cox in tow.
And I'm terrified.
We're gonna drive this stock Ranger on the track to see what she do.
Oh, come on, man. Are you serious right now?
I'm not even on throttle.
Dude, I know. You can't put this thing on throttle. I am not into this.
Jesus.
Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time.
I'm a legitimate YouTube race car driver.
This is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. Get me out of this car. Zach is a freaking wild man. Don't ever give him the keys to your car. Bad things are likely to happen.
All right, what we got on this Ranger here?
So basically this guy's got our billet upper control arm with the delta joint, which is a super awesome new joint that replaces a unit bearing, or uniball, I'm sorry, not actually unit bearing, uniball. And then we've got a coilover with a remote reservoir with a CDC valve, which basically has 9 clicks of adjustment, 10 clicks of adjustment between soft and hard, and the differences between soft and hard are really noticeable, and it's really a cool feature to be able to.
Nice. And that's just down here, you can just reach in, and so this is all bolt-on stuff.
100%.
So you don't have to do really any cutting or anything,
Nope.
just.
Nope. It enables you to retain some great ride quality, and then leaf spring pack that we've designed that's basically got some anti-wrap features in it, as well as a really nice, smooth, soft ride.
So this is the Icon-equipped Ford Ranger. It has their upper arms and coilovers, and then they got some prototype leaf spring stuff going on.
I'm much happier to be in the left seat now.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this thing performs. Those guys are probably looking at us like, those guys are freaking great. Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, still got leaf springs in the back. You can kind of tell.
Know what it's capable of now.
We do.
And it's quietly capable.
Yeah, I mean, this is like stock bolt-on stuff. So.
Yeah, it's much better than the stock one.
Let's see what they say to us.
Whatever you guys did, you made those people in the tent really nervous, so you should do it, but do it more.
So everything on the back of the Ranger that you guys got a little happy with, that's all prototype and being tested right now. So I'm really happy you guys kind of come out and accelerate our R&D process.
So we need to
That's what
drive
your
it like
Hoonigan
that.
boys are good at. So
Yeah, see, this is
that was
why we're
necessary.
here.
That was
Alright.
a necessary evil.
I don't feel as bad now.
No, you're good. Don't feel bad.
Mike Cox, R&D scientist.
/ mechanical sympathy.
So they're gonna let us take a little whip in this brand new Gladiator. This will be the first time I've actually checked one of these out. Kyle is actually on the Gladiator promo launch deal.
Yep.
Mike Cox, you're riding with me.
This thing's awesome.
What's the suspension setup with it?
We've got our 2.5-inch kit on this thing.
Okay.
It's coil springs up front, 2.5 series shocks,
Whoa.
sway bar and links. Back here we've got some really nice billet pieces. You can wipe those off.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
No,
some
I'll
really
let
nice
you do it.
billet
That's
link
cool. Let's give this thing a little
Let's
whip.
drive it.
Yeah. You ready, Mike?
I am excited for this Jeep.
Yeah, dude.
I was skeptical on these things when I first saw pictures of them, but now that I've seen it in the flesh with 37s on it, it's a beautiful truck. It drives much better than the Ranger, huh?
Yeah. It is, as far as like an off-road.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
this
my
is
God.
amazing. Oh yeah, this thing kicks butt. God, you're scary.
Why am I scared?
I don't know, it just feels like you push so hard going into those downhillers. But I'm really impressed with this truck.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
Dude, I'd rock this thing. And as we're like just driving around, like check this out, hitting jumps. Like we are having a conversation about it.
Yeah, this is actually really smooth and soft. Like, dude, in comparison to that Ranger,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Right.
Yeah, we could trade off here. Hey, let's go!
This truck is so awesome. I can't even talk, it's so awesome. Dude, I can drive it almost 100% capacity. There's a couple things that...
Okay, this one's gonna hurt.
Here we go, our last chance for fame.
Oh no. Oh, fuck. Yo! This thing is awesome!
I would own this truck.
This is rad! This is way more together than everything else.
Yeah, buddy.
Well done, Jeep. Well, on that note, I think it's about time for us to bring out the big guns and see what they can do around this track. So since we had Tom out here, we figured we'd do a little breakdown on his new Ultra 4 rig.
Ultra 4 racing was carved from the barren, forbidding landscape of California's Johnson Valley. This cruel, high desert locale is the perfect setting for a distinctive course that includes equal parts of wide open, triple-digit speed sections and near vertical, boulder-strewn routes. The challenging layout makes the King of the Hammers the toughest one-day off-road race on the planet. The first KOH was comprised of a handful of hard-scrabble teams competing for bragging rights and a case of beer. Today, the Ultra 4 Racing Series stretches around the globe, with 8 races in the US, 4 races in Europe, 1 race in Australia, and an exhibition in China, all hosting a variety of classes. The premier KOH race division is the 4400 class, where the Ultra 4 Unlimited buggies prowl. This class requires 4-wheel drive and not much else, with no limits on tire size, engine or chassis design, aside from the standard safety requirements. I, for one, prefer my racing like my intellect, limitless.
Walk me through what this is. I mean, obviously you guys custom fabricate these chassis and everything, so just, I don't know where the hell to even start, so I'll let you do that.
4130 chromoly tubing, Spider Tracks based front suspension.
So what does that mean?
Spider Tracks?
Yeah.
Spider Tracks is a friend of mine, Tom Kingston from Colorado, that builds the parts that we utilize: stub shafts, half shafts. The CVs are from our CVs, are 300M 30 series. But the stub shafts that go into the differential, those are made by Spider Tracks.
Okay.
As well as the outers. So there's a 35 spline inner, 40 spline outer, FK rod ends on everything.
Just these...
So, inch and a quarters on steering.
I was gonna say, even these spherical joints are just
Yeah, those
huge
are
on...
yeah, like basically this is an 1.5 inch uniball, so that's like the biggest uniball that you can possibly find.
Hell yeah. Let's talk suspension really quick. So what are you guys running on this? I mean, you got...
So this is basically a custom Icon package that we built for my single seat car.
All right. Let's talk about the motor a little bit here, because we got like, what kind of power? Wait, what does this thing weigh first?
This thing's about 5,400.
Okay, so what is it powered by then?
It's a 441 LS7, and it's basically a daily dry sump with a LS7 head on it.
Okay.
And it's got a single plane intake with a traditional style throttle body with a 16-inch by 6 AFE air filter, which is considerably more CFM and filter than I've ever had in any other setup.
That's a big mamma jamma.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you find super rad that you want to point out?
Dude, this car, the craftsmanship on this car is amazing. And little tidbits like this solid bar weld to the edge, and terrific. Tom was even telling me that these tubes are 188 wall, and it has a slug of aluminum pressed through the entire thing, so dent proof basically.
Oh, you know what we didn't go over?
Yeah.
Really important stuff like horsepower. Now, is that top secret stuff, or is that anything to be talked about?
520 to the back tires.
So basically it'll go from 0 to 100 real quick. Rad car. I'm done, Mike!
I've ever had in a car, truck, anything, by far. This guy's a madman.
Well,
That was awesome.
on that note, you better do that one last thing we gotta do. That's a wrap! Okay, so I just came here to the back of the truck to get in the cooler, and I noticed that most of our water is not actually in the cooler. It's just all of Kyle's personal lunch picnic that he's brought. You got potatoes, bro? They're not even cooked. Probiotic, vanilla, whole milk. We're gone for not even a day.
I need good fats, bro.